Welcome to my YouTube channel, English with Emma. How to learn English. Let's get started. Today we're exploring a common belief that English is easy to learn. With the right strategies and mindset, anyone can master this global language. Learning English can be an exciting and rewarding journey, but it also requires dedication, strategy, and the right approach. English is one of the most widely spoken languages globally, and its influence is evident in business, education, travel, and media. Whether you're just starting or have some knowledge of the language, knowing how to learn English effectively can accelerate your progress and deepen your understanding of the language. This guide will walk you through various strategies and techniques to master English, no matter your starting point. 1. Establish clear goals. Before diving into learning English, it's essential to set clear and achievable goals. Ask yourself why you want to learn the language. Is it for travel, work, or education? Defining your objectives will help you stay motivated throughout your learning journey. Break down your goals into smaller milestones, such as mastering basic grammar, improving vocabulary, or being able to hold a conversation. Having specific, time-bound targets ensures that your efforts are focused and measurable, making progress easier to track. 2. Immerse yourself in the language. One of the most effective ways to learn English is through immersion. Surround yourself with English as much as possible, whether through listening to music, watching movies, or reading books in English. Try to make English a part of your daily routine. If you can, speak with native speakers or other learners to practice conversation. Immersion helps you become familiar with the natural flow and rhythm of the language, exposing you to different accents, slang, and cultural nuances that are often not taught in formal education settings. 3. Develop a consistent study routine. Consistency is key when learning a new language. Set aside time each day to study English, even if it's just 30 minutes. A daily routine ensures that your learning becomes a habit, and repetition will reinforce your understanding of grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. It's better to study for shorter periods consistently than to have long, irregular sessions. Make your study sessions varied, including reading, writing, listening, and speaking to engage different areas of your brain. 4. Focus on listening skills first. Many language learners find listening to be one of the most challenging aspects of learning English. However, it is one of the most critical skills to develop early on. Start by listening to English content that matches your level: podcasts, news broadcasts, or YouTube videos. Pay attention to how words are pronounced and try to mimic what you hear. Listening will improve your comprehension and give you a better understanding of sentence structure, intonation, and rhythm. Over time, you'll be able to understand faster speech and more complex dialogues. 5. Build your vocabulary gradually. Vocabulary is the backbone of any language, and learning new words will significantly improve your ability to communicate in English. Start with everyday vocabulary, focusing on the words and phrases that are most relevant to your goals. Use flashcards, vocabulary apps, or word games to help with retention. When you encounter new words, try to use them in sentences to reinforce their meaning and context. It's also helpful to learn words in groups, such as related to food, travel, or business, rather than memorizing them in isolation. 6. Study grammar in context. While grammar is important, don't get too bogged down by rules, especially in the beginning. Instead, focus on understanding grammar in context by reading and listening to English regularly. As you encounter different sentence structures, you'll naturally begin to understand the grammar rules behind them. However, for specific issues like verb tenses or prepositions, targeted study sessions can be useful. Practice writing sentences using the grammatical rules you're learning, and try to notice how native speakers use them in real life. 7. Practice speaking from day one. Speaking is often the most intimidating aspect of learning English, but it's crucial to start practicing as early as possible. Don't worry about making mistakes, this is a natural part of the learning process. The more you speak, the more comfortable you will become. Try to find language partners, either through online platforms or local meetups, to practice speaking regularly. You can also practice by recording yourself speaking and listening back to identify areas for improvement. Remember, fluency comes with practice and time. 8. Read extensively. Reading is an excellent way to improve your vocabulary, grammar, and overall language comprehension. Start by reading materials that are at your current level, such as graded readers or simple articles. As your proficiency increases, challenge yourself with more complex texts like novels, academic articles, or newspapers. Reading extensively exposes you to different writing styles and vocabulary in context, helping you internalize the language. Additionally, it will improve your ability to comprehend and analyze information in English. 9. Write every day. Writing is an effective way to consolidate your learning. Whether you're keeping a journal, writing short stories, or crafting essays, regular writing practice helps reinforce grammar and vocabulary. Start by writing about simple topics like your daily routine, interests, or opinions. Over time, challenge yourself to write about more abstract or complex topics. Sharing your writing with others and asking for feedback will also help you identify areas where you can improve, such as sentence structure, punctuation, or word choice. 10. Make use of technology. In today's digital age, technology offers countless resources to support your English learning. From language learning apps like Duolingo and Babbel to platforms like YouTube that offer educational content, there are endless opportunities to learn online. Use language exchange apps to connect with native speakers and practice your conversational skills. There are also online communities and forums, such as Reddit or language learning subgroups, where you can ask questions, share experiences, and seek advice from fellow learners. 11. Watch movies and TV shows in English. One fun way to improve your English skills is by watching movies and TV shows in English. This helps you understand conversational English, slang, and idiomatic expressions. Start by watching with subtitles, and gradually challenge yourself to watch without them. Pay attention to how characters interact, and notice the phrases and expressions they use in different situations. You'll also improve your listening skills and get a feel for different accents and dialects, which is crucial for becoming more versatile in the language. 12. Surround yourself with English speakers. One of the best ways to learn English quickly is to surround yourself with native speakers or fluent learners. If you can, join language exchange groups, attend social events where English is spoken, or take part in online discussions. Being surrounded by the language allows you to observe how it's used naturally in conversations, giving you insights into pronunciation, intonation, and phrasing. The more you practice speaking with others, the more fluent and confident you'll become. 13. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. A common fear among language learners is the fear of making mistakes. However, mistakes are a critical part of the learning process. Every error you make gives you an opportunity to learn and improve. When speaking or writing in English, focus on communicating your message rather than worrying about perfection. As you practice more, your mistakes will decrease, and your fluency will increase. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes, so don't let fear hold you back. 14. Learn English idioms and phrasal verbs. Idioms and phrasal verbs are often difficult for English learners because they don't always follow the literal meanings of the words. However, they are an essential part of everyday conversation in English. Take time to learn common idioms like break the ice or phrasal verbs like look up or give up. Understanding and using idiomatic expressions will make your speech sound more natural and help you connect better with native speakers. 15. Use English in your daily life. One of the best ways to make English a part of your life is to incorporate it into your daily activities. Write your to-do list in English. Think in English as you go about your day, or switch the language settings on your phone and social media apps to English. These small habits will help you practice the language without needing a formal study session. The more you expose yourself to English in real-life situations, the more it will become second nature. 16. Get feedback from others. Learning English is a journey that's made easier with feedback. Whether you're practicing with a teacher, a language partner, or an online community, getting constructive criticism will help you identify your strengths and areas for improvement. Don't be afraid to ask for feedback on your pronunciation, writing, or speaking. Positive reinforcement will boost your confidence, while constructive criticism will help you grow as a language learner. 17. Be patient and persistent. Language learning is a long-term process, and it's essential to be patient with yourself. There will be moments when progress feels slow or when you struggle with certain concepts. However, persistence is key. Keep practicing every day, even when it feels challenging, and remember that learning a new language takes time. Celebrate small victories along the way, like mastering a new phrase or understanding a movie without subtitles. These moments of success will keep you motivated. 18. Focus on pronunciation. Proper pronunciation is crucial for effective communication in English. Many learners struggle with this aspect, but with practice, it can improve. Start by learning the correct sounds of the English alphabet and paying attention to difficult sounds like the th or r. Recording yourself speaking and comparing it to native speakers can help you identify areas to improve. There are also many pronunciation apps and videos available to guide you in perfecting your accent. 19. Take English classes or join a language group. If self-study isn't enough, consider taking English classes with a qualified teacher. Classes provide structure, discipline, and a more in-depth understanding of the language. Alternatively, joining language groups or conversation clubs can provide you with speaking practice and new insights. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to English with EMMA1 for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.